This is Gift Wrapping 101 with creative gift wrapping. It's simple, a flat thing, don't be afraid, an album. It's really not that big a deal. This is how you deal with it. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap a flat present. I'm talking about vinyl albums, calendars that are fairly sturdy. They don't flop around. This one's got a good packaging, so that's not a problem. Sometimes it's difficult to wrap those, but I'm going to show you a trick that's going to make it really easy and decorative at the same time. Let's get started with that. It measures 12 inches across. Vinyl albums are going to measure about the same. Now, what you do is I'm going to be overlapping this paper, and I want to give it about 7 inches on the sides to be able to do this technique. So one of the things that you'll notice is this wrapping paper has got squares on it on the back. I love wrapping paper with squares on the back. Not all of them have that, but when you get them, it's pretty handy. This corresponds to 1 inch. So basically I know I want, I'm going to say 7 inches on these sides so I'm going to count out the 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put the calendar on that line, and then I'm going to count out another 7 inches from that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like these kind of cutters right here. In case you haven't got a cutter, you can use scissors, but this is easier. And lots of times you will find them in the store next to these Scotch tape, other wrapping supplies. I will go ahead and wrap that down at about that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches. It's not going to line up perfectly, but you fold it over as long as you're you don't have, obviously with this kind of paper you can't get it perfectly, the pattern perfectly matched up, but if you're using things like stripe paper, you really want to pay attention to that. So I'm gonna use this tape holder. This is kind of handy. 3 pieces of tape right there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give the paper, find the end of the album underneath the paper just by feeling around for it, and kind of go ahead and start the fold with a ruler or something just to kind of start that. And then what you do is you take it and you fold this paper. You have to be careful when you do this. You don't want to, these little corners here, you don't want to rip. You don't want the paper to rip. You don't want the corners to peek out. So you kind of hold it up there, and maybe you can use the folder to kind of make that a nice flat edge. And you do the same thing on this side. Now you notice I've got the tape side up on this. It's not going to be any big deal in the long run. Most of that's going to be hidden by decoration. So really, seriously, don't worry about it. Now, you're trying to make a point there, right there with the paper. Make a little point. You get that as even as you can. And if you have a bone folder, those are really handy. I don't have mine handy, or else I would be using that instead of this ruler, but this ruler will work. So it's okay. Okay, and then you fold this over. Now, if you have any double-sided tape, this is the point where you want to use it. So let's go ahead and crease this down. We want this to be, maybe I used this. This might be easier. Yeah, that's more the effect that I'm going for. Okay, so you've creased it so that it's laying flat and neat. Okay, I'm going to use double-sided tape. This is good stuff. There are times when you don't want the tape showing, and this is one of those times. You'll get, once you've used it for a while, you'll get a better idea of how to work with it. And I'm just going to put a little dot there. I'm putting it close to the crease so that it will hold, close to the edge of the paper, close to the crease, so that it will hold it down. And I generally don't skimp on this. All right, you flip it over. Line it up and you just put it right there. See, okay, you have folded one side. And it looks kind of decorative. See, it looks kind of decorative. And that's good. Now you do the other side the exact same way. Use your bone folder, or your scissors, or your ruler, or whatever, to make those edges crisp. It'll come out better if you do that. I think all packages come out better with those crisp edges. Double-sided tape. You know, we'll put one there. Again, close to the folded edges. So that it helps hold it down on the package securely. And one right there. And I'll put another one here. And I'm going to put another one here. Do not skimp. Wrapping supplies are not really that expensive. Okay. And then, again, fold it over, and see, it's not perfect, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now you've got a package like this. Now, this leaves you a lot of room to add decor on the top. It also leaves you with a back of the package that is, well, let's face it, you could leave it like this and make that the back, and then you've got the front right there. It looks gorgeous. Take your fingers. Now is the point where you can put a ribbon on it if you like. I've chosen this green ribbon. You put maybe a strip of ribbon on there, and you can put a gift tag on it. Tape a gift tag on the back. That's how you wrap a flat present. Thank you for joining me. Come and check out my other videos. I'm going to be taking this in another video, and I'm going to be decorating it with things like this. So it's going to be really pretty after it's done.